I know sometimes people will say suicide is never the answer. When you have problems, share with people. They would find a way to sort it out. Don't suffer alone. But sometimes these things are easier said than done. There are times people have issues and you truly know they have issues. You don't help, or people don't help them. There are people who have issues, they confine in some friends or family or relatives. You see that they use it to gossip about these people. There are also times somebody is really, that person had a need, very well, and you have this money to solve it for the person, but you will not. You want the person to come tell you, worship you, do this one. You will not still help. And there's some class of people also that will know and promise you they will help you. 1 year will pass, they will help. 2 years, they will help. 3 years, they will. See, there are people who are actually going through a lot. You don't want to know. They have done everything legal. The reason I'm adding legal is because if I say they've done everything, it will look as though they've gone into, sleeping around, or maybe unaliving people, or, doing shady things to get money. But in this case, these people honestly have done everything humanly possible. They have prayed, because I know some people will say, they did not pray, they didn't pay their tithe, they didn't sow seed. That's why they are going through this. These people have done everything. These people have done everything. They have fasted. And it looks as though, because the Bible says there are some problems that needs fasting and prayers, and these people have fasted, and yet nothing had changed. There are people like that. So this guy, the reason this post was made, I know people maybe thought it was for me. This particular post you are seeing is a guy the guy is my friend, and he lives in Abuja. We're all together in Calabar. He lives in Abuja now. Made this post, and I saw it on his status. Well, naturally, I and status, we are not that close. I'm really, trying to learn how to be watching status. Like, I don't know. I'll try today, and tomorrow I'll fail. I'll keep trying, because sometimes you see people post something on their status, and you need to check on them and know how they are doing. So when I saw this guy's status, I quickly said, this was deep. I responded. I'm like, I hope he's not someone I know and all. This guy called me today and was telling me that his friend, a younger friend of his, like the guy is younger than him, met him and told him that he was traveling to the village. As he traveled, he told him today, and he traveled the next day, only for them to call him that the guy unalived himself. I don't want to use the word as it is. He unalived himself. He greeted his parents and went to the back of their house and hung himself. What happened? He said it was after this whole thing, the wife told him that the guy told him the day before he came to see him that he's owing somebody 180,000, and the person kept threatening to, publish his pictures on Facebook, and that was why he decided to travel. Okay, now he didn't tell the wife he was going to unalive himself, and that is why the wife didn't even tell the husband. The husband just thought it was a normal, okay, we'll see you. Now, they've been calling the same guy who made this guy to unalive himself. And the guy has switched off his phone. Because the police said, of course, it's a crime in the Nigerian law for you to unalive yourself. You can't take your own life. No matter the condition you find yourself, you cannot. Your aim should be to collect your money, because business can get bad and people will owe you. But please don't push people to the point where they'll unalive themselves because they are owing you any money.